I'm going to put yellow faceplates on this cluster, and I'm going to replace the LCD for the speedometer. And I have the parts here. Customer supplied them, and I'll take a few videos and pictures just to show the progress. So you have to clean this very well, and then I'm going to solder prep it. But the old display literally just fell off. So, all right. Okay, I have it. The display's done. I mean, it's not easy because there's so much prep. It's soldering them on is not a problem, but you have to prep those pads so well that it if you want them to stick, you better put some work in. But it turned out awesome, and this is honestly the only way to do it because the original, which I put them down there already, they're terrible because they're like carbon thermal attachment points, and even this is the one that was the customer just complaining about. But as soon as I popped the cover up, the thing was just being held down by pressure. So I clean all the bulbs before I put them back in, and now I'm going to put it back together. So my only concern was the oil pressure because I can't test it. So I looked at the wiring diagram, and I know which wire it comes out of on the cluster, and it just goes through. Uh, it's basically a variable resistor. So I'm putting this resistance on here, and as you can see now, it's working So if I introduced some resistance, that's 80 ohms, 90 ohms. Let me see something here. 90. Oh, that was too much. That was hundreds. Now here, 91, 92, 93, 99. So let's see, 99, and then, so if I go here, and we give it 100 ohms, and then 110, 20, 30, 40. So I think it'll be fine. Because I think it's just behaving like that because it's not going to, see what I'm telling you? You got to get bulbs because I only had used bulbs. That was one you had in there, and the other one was janky. I tightened that one. I'll try one last time to tighten this one, but they're cheap, and you can get to them from. You don't have to take the cluster apart. Fuel level light does not work, so I don't think it worked even when I got it. But let's see, we go. If I go 0, then I have to introduce. That's 90 ohms. I think it'll be fine. All right, I'll send you this video, and we can talk tomorrow. All right, so I think we're good now. The only way I could test your oil pressure was with, just all you got to do is jiggle those bulbs on the back, and these lights will go out. But now my oil pressure is at 0, so if I start introducing some resistance, it's 90 ohms, so I got to go back to 0. Now I go 100, 110, 20, 30. All right, so I'm happy with that now. It's just the Peeves tester doesn't have, the oil pressure in here for the Gen 1996. That's good. Then fuel level. Give it a stop. The only thing is, I did not get. I put a new bulb in for the fuel level warning low, and it. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't work, so I don't know what's going on with that, but everything looks good back there. Oops. I showed you the Peeves 3 did not have the voltage, but it does in Peeves 1. We got that. We got analog speedometer. It only goes to like 160 or something like that. 250 kilometers. And your tachometer. That fan is my power supply. There's a lot of glare because I got a really bright light. And then we can check all display, which I think I showed you this already. So all the segments work. And then that's about it. That would be some warning lamps. They all work. Oh, here, let me see something. Yeah, it doesn't work. Try it again. Whatever. All right, well, and then let me show you something really quick. Okay, so the lights I'm telling you about, the bulbs are, let me just disconnect this. Goodness. Sorry. All right, so power's off. I don't need these anymore. These are the 3 bulbs. Very easy to replace. I try to tighten them, but this one's always good. But you should replace all 3 of them. All right, that's it.